back today with a very special guest, my husband, Seth.
Hello, Disney friends.
He is real. I know I've talked about him a lot, and he's finally here. So today we're going to tell you, it's like the Disney version of Would You Rather. So we're going to go through the list of rides at the Magic Kingdom where Fast Passes are available and tell you whether we think you should Fast Pass it, wait in the standby line, or skip it. I got this idea from Brittany at Magical Journeys Travel. She's a Disney travel agent. She did this video with her husband and I thought it seemed fun, so here we are. My sister's a travel agent, so she usually books our trips, but if you're looking for someone, Brittany seems to really know her stuff, so check her channel out. Alright, so we're going to start with Tomorrowland. Do you think you should Fast Pass, standby, or skip Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger spin?
I'm going to go with skip on that.
We've always skipped it. The line is really long, and it's one of those like arcade type rides like Toy Story at Hollywood Studios, which is actually more fun. And I don't like doing rides where you have to do work.
Right.
Like, I want you to entertain me.
Enjoy it.
Yeah, I don't want to like have to do anything, so we usually skip it. Maybe we'll do it on our next trip.
Nah.
Or not. Okay, next is Monsters, Inc. Laugh Floor.
I enjoyed it, but I would still say...
You don't have to Fast Pass it. The line's never long.
I would say probably just stand by.
Just stand
because,
by.
I mean, it's interesting, it's entertaining. I wouldn't waste a Fast Pass on it,
No,
though.
me neither.
And I wouldn't
It's
necessarily
cute,
just
but
straight up skip it. But
it's cute. We did skip it last time,
yeah,
but
it was cool.
it is cute. Alright, Space Mountain.
Fast Pass.
Always.
Solid.
We always Fast Pass it. That's our favorite, so duh. Alright, then the Tomorrowland Speedway.
Negative goes right.
I've only done that once. And I've been to
Terrible.
Disney World like 15 times. It's kind of a waste of space. It stinks. I wish they would put something cooler there. I've heard rumors that they're going to, so we'll see.
It's a great
Hopefully they
opportunity.
will.
It's a great opportunity to sweat. If you just want to sit in 2 miles an hour and sweat.
That's true. Alright, so on to Fantasyland. First is the Barnstormer.
I'm going to say skip.
We did it once. It was cute. If you have small kids that aren't tall enough to ride some of the bigger thrill rides like Space Mountain or Thunder Mountain, that's a good option. Or if you want to introduce your kids to thrill rides, that would be a good one. They always have Fast Passes available, so it's cute, it's fun, but we skipped it last time. It's fine. The standby line isn't usually long either, so.
That's true.
Alright, Dumbo.
I mean, I could go standby or skip. I mean, it's a round and round, up and down ride.
It's a classic.
Yeah, it's
and
a classic,
cute.
so.
And actually, the queue is interactive now for kids. So they have like an inside play area. They give you a buzzer. If you do stand by, then you're not just standing in a line.
Yeah.
You actually have something to do.
I mean, is the line really that long for Dumbo usually anyway?
It wasn't when we did it.
So I would say just stand by would be fine if you want to do that.
Don't skip it, though. It's kind of a
True,
classic.
that's true.
Alright, Enchanted Tales with Belle.
I'm going to have to go skip on that. I mean, if you have kids, it could be entertaining for them, but it's pretty bad for adults.
I was immediately turned off when they
Yeah.
crammed us all into a tiny room with a bunch of stinky people, and I was like, this is not for me. And then, it's cute if your kids are interacting with Belle, they're part of the story, but if you're us and you're just sitting there, then I would skip it. Actually, probably will never do that again.
No. Never.
It's a small world.
I would say standby if you want to do it. I mean, it's a classic, so you probably, if you've never done it, do it. If you've done it, skip it. I mean, that's my thought.
You don't have to Fast Pass it.
No, I would
the
not
line's
Fast Pass
usually
it.
pretty short, and I like It's a Small World. I'm like one of the
cute.
only people that actually likes that song too.
But that's true.
I do sing it frequently.
Regularly.
Okay, Mad Tea Party.
I would probably say, I mean, it's a classic too, honestly.
But we've
so,
actually skipped it our last 2 trips.
Yeah, so I would think standby for that. I wouldn't
but
waste
that's kind of a shame that we've skipped it the last 2 times.
Would you waste a Fastpass on it?
If I had, like, if I used up my 3, but that's another one you really don't need a Fastpass
true.
for. So I'm going to say standby.
Standby.
Okay, The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. This
I would
line
say
can get kind of long.
Yeah, if it's not terribly long, I would stand by it. If it's long, I would skip it. I would not fast pass it.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, character meet and greets.
For me personally, that's a skip. You know.
I like meeting characters, so we usually just do a lot of character meals.
Yeah,
so you
that's
can
where
meet
you
them
get it.
there,
Yeah.
and then you don't have to stand in line because. I know, like, if you have small kids and they're dying to meet Rapunzel, then yes, you should fast pass it. Otherwise, skip it. The standby lines can get pretty long. At night, they're usually like 30 minutes, which to me is still not worth it. So, all right. Mickey's PhilharMagic. If you fast pass this, but it's like a 5-minute wait. Don't use the fast pass.
I would not waste a fast pass on it. It's interesting to see, but again,
you don't need a fast pass. It's cute. I like it.
Yeah.
Okay, and it gets you out of the sun for a little while.
And that's that's a big selling point for a lot of the indoor things.
Okay, Peter Pan's Flight.
I would fast pass that one.
Fast pass.
Yeah,
every
that's
time.
pretty cool. Yeah.
However, last time we went to Disney, we went there during extra magic hours after we did Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. And the queue is really cute. I'm happy that we got to see it.
Yeah.
But we basically walked through it.
Yeah, it was cool though. It was a pretty cool.
Yeah. So it's interactive and it's interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would want to stand in it for an hour. I don't think it's that interesting.
It's worth a fast pass though to see it.
Sure.
It's a cool ride for sure.
All right, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. This is going to be controversial because I know what he's going to say.
Well, I'm just not a huge fan of it. To me, it's just kind of boring. If you've never done it before, then fast pass it. But the standby line is always really long, and I just can't fathom why that is. But if you've done it before, I would skip it. If you've never done it, fast pass it. Get up there because if if it's later in the day, the line's going to be an hour, and it's just the roller coaster.
Least.
Yeah, the roller coaster is just not worth an hour wait at all to me.
So, thank you. I'm going to say all 3, and I'll explain why. If you want to do it, fast pass it. Book it 60 or 30 days out whenever you can, because when you get there that day, there will not be any left. Like a lot of these, you can do your 3 fast passes, then get another one. You cannot do this for that ride. If you're going to do standby, do it. Get there as soon as the park opens. For example, last time we were there was on Easter Sunday. They had extra magic hours from 7 to 8. I thought that they let you in still and did the castle show an hour before it opened, even during extra magic hours. And I think they might when the extra magic hour starts at 8. But since it was so early, they didn't this time. And correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, because I'm not sure. So we got there at 6 a.m. We were the first people there.
Yeah, we were.
We were waiting outside the gates for about an hour.
Yeah.
So when we finally got in, we were walking, like speed walking to Seven Dwarfs. People were like running past us.
It was insane.
It was crazy, like running. But when we got there, they hadn't opened the line yet to Seven Dwarfs. So we just walked up and got in line. We probably stood there only for like 30 seconds or a minute though.
Yeah.
And then once they opened the queue, we basically just walked on. So the only way I would do standby is if you were there first thing in the morning and went straight there. If you don't have a fast pass, you don't do standby first thing in the morning, I would skip it.
Yeah.
It's a cute ride. It's fun. It's one of their newest rides. The coolest part about it to me is that the 7 dwarves at the end were the actual animatronics that were in Snow White's Scary Adventure. So I'm like, the rest of the ride is okay, but when it gets there, I'm like, oh my gosh, the 7 dwarves.
Well, and for kids too, it's a good roller coaster for kids, like, I guess maybe like 8 and under.
Yeah.
That age group, it would be a really good roller coaster. But I mean,
It's
for
fun.
me,
It's also
just,
really short. Don't you feel like it's short?
Yeah, it's short, and it's just not as exciting as a roller coaster as the line and wait would have you believe.
Yes. So, there's that. Next, Under the Sea, Journey of the Little Mermaid.
I mean, I would say probably I wouldn't waste Fastpass on that. No way.
I would skip it.
I would skip it.
I
or
feel
if the
like
line's
they
short,
really
stand by it.
wasted an opportunity to make a really cool ride, and they just kind of half-assed it. I'm sorry. I feel like that's what they did. My favorite part is the Kiss the Girl part, just because I like that song and the scene's pretty, but there's really not much to it. I mean, you're just kind of cruising along. I don't know.
Not impressed.
I wasn't a fan of it. Okay, moving on to Liberty Square. The only ride you can fast pass there is the Haunted Mansion.
Fastpass it.
Fast pass it. But usually the standby line is only 30 minutes.
And I would actually, I would stand by for that one for sure, but it's worth a Fastpass as well.
Actually, a fast pass doesn't get you as far on the Haunted Mansion as it does on a lot of rides. Like on Peter Pan, fast pass gets you right up to where you're loading. So on the Haunted Mansion, you get up to right outside the front door.
With
then you're still there.
other people.
That's a slight exaggeration, but
okay,
yeah.
50.
Then, you all go to the stretching room, and you're all just jumbled up at this point. Then you all go through, like, the loading area, and it's just wherever you get in line is where you go. Not that I would really want to skip the stretching room, though. I wouldn't want it to put you in front of that, but I guess that's the way they had to do it.
We ride the Haunted Mansion at least 3 or 4 times every time we go.
It's
it's just it's just a really cool concept, really cool ride.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
And every time I see something new, and there are not many rides like that, so we usually fast pass it. You don't have to.
Right, that's true. It does move quick. Later in the day, it's worth a fast pass for sure.
Yeah. And at some point, we're saying a lot of fast passes. On our last trip, we probably had 6 in one day. I mean, if you're really good about, like, as soon as you scan your Magic Band and go through the line, get on your phone on My Disney Experience, book another one to be waiting for when you get off, and then you can just go straight there. So you really can fast pass a lot of these rides if you utilize it efficiently.
You need to go with somebody who's a planner and who maps it out. Because if it was up to me, none of this would ever happen. So that's a bonus.
On to Frontierland, Big Thunder Mountain.
Definitely worth a fast pass. It's a fun roller coaster.
And there are fast passes available for this ride throughout the day and night. So it doesn't have to be one of your first 3, but the line is pretty boring if you just stand by. You're literally just standing there. So
yeah, but it's cool. It's a fun
I would
ride.
make that one of your, after your first 3, I would do that one next.
Yeah.
Splash Mountain, same thing.
Definitely.
But
that line's long. That line gets really long.
But I would still wait in it.
Yeah, I think I probably would too. Because we last time we went, we didn't have a fast pass, right? Or did we? Did we ever wait in the line?
We did have a fast pass the last time we went, but the time before that we
waited in the line, and it was
it was early in the morning.
That's true,
so
too.
We had breakfast at Cinderella's Royal Table at 8:30. And we were out of there by 9:30, and we went straight there. So people were still, like, making their way through the park back to that part. So we didn't really have to wait.
But it's fun. It's worth it.
Definitely.
Yeah.
All right. Adventureland, the Jungle Cruise.
Fast pass for me. I wouldn't. It's definitely fun if you've done it a few times or a time or two, whatever. You may want to skip it, but for me, I don't want to wait in that line.
No.
But it's definitely worth it. I think it's worth a fast pass because it's a good experience.
The line gets super long.
Yeah. I would fast pass that. Maybe not every time for sure. But it's interesting. It's cool. It's cheesy. It's
We don't really like to wait in lines, so a lot of these for us are either fast pass or skip.
I hate lines and I hate traffic.
Me too. Who doesn't?
That's true.
Okay, next is the Magic Carpets of Aladdin.
I would skip it.
Me too.
It's cute, but no, I'm not.
However, the last time we went, we were just kind of killing time waiting for Wishes to start. Wishes.
I know.
Anyway, so we were like, all right, what are we going to do? The line was like 15 minutes. So we got in line for the magic carpets of Aladdin, and we started talking to one of the cast members. He was really nice. Luis.
Yeah, really cool. Yeah.
We still remember you.
That's
if
right.
you're watching this.
That's right.
We were celebrating our 1-year anniversary, and so we were just talking to him. We had on a I'm celebrating button. He asked what we were celebrating, and he was like, hold on, I'll be right back. And he came back with 2 paper fast passes for any ride we wanted, except for Seven Dwarfs. It like said that on there, which of course we used on Space Mountain because, we said, that's pretty much our favorite. And one of like the famous Disney golden tickets for 2 free Dole Whips.
Yeah.
So that was really cool.
Yeah, it was cool.
And that's not a ride that we would have normally done, but it was just, it's like that Disney magic where we were like, all right, let's do it, and then that happened. So that was cool.
It was cool. It was a cool experience.
That doesn't mean we're gonna do it every time now,
No.
but
I'll probably never ride it again, but
no, but that was very special.
yeah.
Or maybe we should, just for old times, just for the memories.
That's true.
Okay, the last one is Pirates of the Caribbean.
I would stand by on that one.
You don't have to fast pass it.
I would stand by it, and it's one of my favorites. A great ride, great way to get out of the sun. It's cool inside, and the ride itself is really cool. It's just the sounds, the smells,
one of his favorites.
Yeah, I love it. It's just it's a cool ride.
Oh, the kitties are fighting.
Surprise.
Yeah, I'm sorry. They're always distracting me. I agree. I would just stand by. If you, like I said, at the end of the day, you can get another fast pass that's available. May as well do it, but you really don't have to. I've never seen the line longer than like 45 minutes, and usually it's 30 or less.
Yeah.
So.
And that's like the Haunted Mansion. That's another one we ride usually multiple times, just because it's a cool ride. It's really fun.
It's a classic.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, that's it.
Yep.
Yeah, we covered them all. So I'm not wearing a Disney shirt this week. We're about to go to a barbecue. Some of our friends got married at the courthouse on Thursday, so we're going to celebrate. But, I will tell you, on my last video, I had a couple people ask me to show all of my ears, and I'm waiting on an order of like 4 of them from my favorite ear shop, so I want to be able to include those, so that video might be in like 2 weeks. Yeah, so that's it. This holder is from Display Your Mouse Ears. This castle picture is from Yes Please Disney Shop, and I have a Walter and Rosie candle back here. Not burning any because there's 2 of us and we're close, and I don't want to catch my hair on fire. So, thank you for watching this video. Of course, I'm drinking a mimosa because it's Saturday.
That's right.
I should change my name to Mimosa Mally.
That's true. That would be fitting as well.
Alright, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it was informative, and have a good weekend. Thanks for watching. Bye.